the Get Out the Vote campaign is something that annoys me because, first of all, it's disingenuous. People don't really just want you to vote for whoever you want to vote for. They want you to vote for their candidate. So they act like, yeah, just go vote for whoever. And I'm like, you don't really want that. You want me to vote for your candidate. And I think that's kind of disingenuous. And then the other thing is, like, I don't know how people think just encouraging people who don't know anything about the candidates, don't know anything about the issues, don't know anything about policy, having them just go kind of like randomly throw a dart at a board and vote. I'm not sure how they think that's going to result in good outcomes for the country. Everyone acts like, yeah, we have to all participate in democracy, which is fair enough if you're informed and if you know what you're talking about and you have like, I feel strongly about this issue, I want to go vote on it, fine. But if you really don't know, like, what good is it doing anyone for you to go vote? It's like, it's just throwing chaos into the machine. You know, you're not actually standing up for anything you believe in. You're just either doing what someone else tells you to do, or you're just kind of randomly voting. And that doesn't seem particularly helpful to me.
Yeah, I think that's the frustration a lot of people have with the Go Vote campaign, because it is disingenuous. You know, they're not. A Krispy Kreme is doing on election day, if you show up with your I voted sticker, you get a free certain amount of donuts. And I'm curious, if you show up in a MAGA hat, is it going to be like the Seinfeld, the soup Nazi?
No donuts for you.
No donuts for you. Get out.
I don't know. I may take advantage of that, though. I like Krispy Kreme donuts a lot.
Yeah, throw that I voted sticker. Although, do you vote?
Oh, I do vote. I always vote, but I don't pressure anybody else to vote. And I don't think it's particularly important that people vote if they don't want to. People get so angry with you if you say you don't vote, and they're like, you're, abdicating your civic duty. You're not doing your part. But like, it's your choice. It's, it's up to you whether you want to vote or not. I think that there's a certain aspect of signaling that goes into voting. And if there's a really low voter turnout, that signals people that like the candidates are unpopular and nobody wants to vote for them. And I think the fact that signal exists is helpful. And the same thing with like third party votes. If a lot of people vote third party, it shows we're not happy with the status quo. We want to change it. So it's not really about winning. People always say, oh, well, why would you vote for a candidate who's not going to win? And first of all, I would say to that, well, it's not like a lottery where you get a prize for predicting the winner. Like you're predicting the winner doesn't do anything. It's your vote is your opportunity to tell the powers that be, this is what I want. And so if you're telling them you want something you don't want, you can't really complain when you get it.
Why do you think there's such vitriol around, like, if I say, oh, I don't vote, like, I've almost committed a mortal sin now. Like, why is there such anger? Or, I don't care.
I don't know. I think it's really odd, but it's like something that's been drilled into people from childhood is like, you have to vote. It's like that South Park episode where they had the vote or die song, which is actually, it became reality this year. Someone actually did say vote or die. Like, they just want you to be a part of the process. And I think it's like, it has to do with legitimizing the system. Like, one of the reasons that I respect people who don't vote is if they do it on principle, it's because they don't want to legitimize the system. Because government is coercion, government is force. And if you go in and say, hey, I want this guy to be the one in charge of the coercion, you're kind of legitimizing it. At least I understand that argument. Yeah. I don't fully agree with it because I think, if someone's saying you get to choose who's going to coerce you, I don't think, trying to choose the lesser of those two evils is necessarily endorsing the coercion. You're just trying to, maximize your own benefit and minimize the harm that's going to be done to you. So I don't judge people for that either. But I just think that the idea that you have to vote to legitimize the system is a little bit silly.
Yeah, I think not voting, tell me if you agree or disagree, not voting is a vote in and of itself.
Yeah. As the Rush lyric goes, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.